beautiful, kind, wonderful people. I am thinking about honoring what we think of as negative emotions. I think in the world of emotions, there's kind of two columns, the positive and the negative. And the positive side, we could list off happiness and confidence and pride and calm, secure, right? All those up feelings. Then on the other side, there's, sadness and anger and anxiety and fear. And I feel like that column and those emotions kind of get a bad reception or a bad rap because we try and push them away and try and not feel them. And I know that I certainly can do that. And my guess is I'm not the only one. So my thought was about, how do we get to know those emotions inside of us and maybe try and almost make friends with them or at least understand them so that we don't have to push them away, because if we accept them and love them, they'll be with us and we don't have to be against them, we can be with them. And the next thought is, geez, how do we do that? Because that seems kind of hard. And so just thinking about like being angry about something, especially in this time that's really difficult in the midst of a pandemic, like obviously we're anxious. What's going to happen? I don't know the next thing. Angry that, I can't see my family or my finances are off kilter. And, that all makes sense to me. And instead of pushing it down, to give myself some compassion there, which I kind of talked about in an earlier vlog, about just offering some self-compassion there so that we don't have to push it down. I just want to keep saying that over and over again, because I think the more we push things down, the more they kind of come up and say, no, I'm here. I need to be seen. I need to be known. So if we can take that time when a difficult emotion is coming up to love it and to be with it, I feel like our system will just be so much more harmonious. And I guess in a perfect world, I think, wow, what would it be like if anxiety was just as important as being excited? If crying was just as important as a smile? If insecurity was just as important as pride? And if anger or sadness was just as important as being happy? And that feels like if we could accept that in our own systems, imagine what would it be like if we could accept that in everybody's system. And the last thing I kind of want to say about that is, even though we feel these things, anger, we're still responsible for the way we respond to it, right? The way we react. And I feel like if we can give ourselves some love in that moment, the anger may not come out of us like that, but maybe just be like, okay, I'm feeling this. It's okay that I feel it. I'm going to be with myself a little bit here, and then I'm just going to move on. So as I picture those columns again, they're kind of merging into a little bit more fluidity. And I feel like I would like to be able to be with any of those emotions in a more loving and accepting way. And I hope that maybe you can think about that too. Have a super terrific day, and I'll see you later. Bye.